I'm gonna give my gear for. Hold on, let me turn my volume off because my people surely get the calling in the middle of the show. Hello, you all. Welcome once again. Thank you for joining me. This here is Shavonda Marie, and I am here with my hairstylist. Look at it, y'all. It ain't as fresh as it was a couple weeks ago, but baby, it's still looking good.
Yeah,
Thanks, baby.
Let's go.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let you introduce yourself today.
So, hey everyone, my name is Angel, Lock Angel, the Lock Spot. You can find me on Instagram at hotspot_4L. And yeah, I'm a stylist. I'm a mom and an entrepreneur.
Yes.
A motivational speaker. I fix credit.
Yes.
You know, I
Tell them,
jack
baby.
of all trades. You know,
Yes. That's that creative style, y'all.
that's that Capricorn.
Hey, that too. All right, you all. So we're gonna tap into a self check-in today, right? So a lot of people may not know what a self check-in is, but for me, a self check-in is to just tapping into my seven main chakras, which is my energy. Yeah, my energy. Wait, girl, hold on. Wait. Okay, my body's energy system. Okay, you are, which it's the root chakra, the sacred chakra, the solar plexus, the heart chakra, the third eye, and no, throat. Yes, thank you, baby. Throat, third eye, and then the crown chakra.
Yes,
so we're gonna go ahead and tap in, kind of break it down by categories of different questions that you can ask yourself when you feel like you just need to check in with yourself to see if you're balanced, to see which one of your chakras is out of line, out of alignment. Okay, you all. So today, we gonna start by saying spirituality growth is amazing. It is powerful. It's something powerful, something that we do from the inside out. We tap into ourselves as far as the different type of things we're needing to change, needing to work on, needing to experience, explore. Those different type of things is helping us out with our spirituality. Okay. We are going to help you all today. Again, if you're going through transformation, a lot of times, or a lot of people on my channel has talked about how they have transformed from one way to another way, from a version of them that they were just experiencing and walking through and learning different lessons from, to a side of them where they're actually exploring and, being free with who they really are. So that's what we're going to tap in today. Oh, you good. And again, like I said, we're going to do those through the seven main chakras. So you ready? We're going to break it down for
Let's go.
This is my babies. We just be sitting in the shop having so many deep conversations. Yes. And I'm like, dog, we need to put this on the show. Like, people need to hear this. They need, we need to share it with other people. And it's like, I get excited, y'all. So if I get to laughing a little bit more usual, I don't know. I don't think that's possible.
She has a good spirit. I love me some Shavonda, bro. She has a good spirit. And we both are Capricorns. Every time she come get her hair done, or even if she just come in with her sister, or she done brought her daughter, her brother, it's like, it's lit. It's a time every time. Yes. And I love you for that. Thank you,
babe. I love you too. Oh,
and thank you for having me.
Yes, it's
I love
a pleasure.
It.
Yes, it's a pleasure, y'all. We finna tap into this because I'm excited, y'all.
Me too.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my cards back in order. I think I got them. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, y'all. So the first chakra is that we're tapping into is going to be the root chakra. The root chakra taps into the safety, the stability, and the survival piece of your life. Okay, a lot of times people say that it's only one way, baby. No, it's multiple ways. We're here to um, learn the survival, and then we're here to live and tell our or share our stories of how we made it through that survival. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so the first question I have that's tapping into the root chakra is, do you feel grounded and safe in your own body or your environment?
I don't
Wait,
want.
wait, wait, wait.
I don't even think they can
Oh,
see. Okay, that's crazy.
that's
All right,
beefy. Oh no,
I
I
didn't
didn't
know.
even notice that.
All right. Wait. What was the question? I got cooked.
Ooh,
All right,
connection,
all right.
connection,
Yeah,
baby. Love
you
it.
always there.
Okay, okay, okay. The question was, do you feel grounded and safe in your own body or in your environment?
Okay, so I've been learning that your environment is not who you are.
Right.
So you can't say like, "Huh, I'm living in the hood and this and that and this is me, like I'm a
Mm-hmm.
part of that and I'm low vibrational this." And you have to be who you are. I
Yes.
would say that I don't feel grounded and safe because I have anxiety attacks a
Okay.
lot. Um I don't know if it's just from like having kids, cuz I know my auntie, like, from postpartum and stuff, like she was having anxiety attacks and she had to actually get like a prescription for it and stuff like that. I haven't did that. I usually just take walks, I breathe,
Yes.
I just try to connect, I try to change the pattern of my thoughts. Um because instead of thinking like negative thoughts and stuff
Yes.
like that, I just try to, change my thoughts. Like, you're safe, you're spiritually safe, you're
Yes.
loved, you're abundant. Like, I just try to change my thoughts. I don't know why. Like, a lot of the times I'm not, I'm okay, I'm not gonna say I don't know why. I'm gonna say I
Yes.
feel like I have my anxiety attacks because I feel like I'm not living in my purpose. Like, I'm not
Ooh.
living how, you know, God would like for me to live. Like, even as far as smoking vapes, drinking, like I don't smoke weed or anything, and I haven't drank in 2 days, so this is my first drink. Hey,
Hey.
but like I would say, like I just feel like I'm not living, and then I don't even know. Like, it be sometimes where it's like, okay, I want to gain this attention and traction, and I want to be not even famous because it don't have nothing to do
Nope.
with the fame for me. Like,
Nope.
I want some money so I can buy some land, so I can do this, so I can get
Yes.
living in nature. Like, that's really my thing. So it's like, but it's like, do I really need money to do that? Like, sometimes I'll be thinking like, I just want to go. I just want to disappear. I just want to
Yes.
live off the land. I just want to have a farm. I just want to be like, so, like I
Free.
don't want, yes,
Yeah.
like free spiritually.
Yes.
And I feel like I'm just not living how God intended for me to live. And that's to be free and to share my experience and to not be doing stuff like this. That's radiation and stuff. I don't know, but I can't.
Look,
I
okay,
mean, I
okay.
will.
I
I
want
will.
to
I promise.
look, hey, I want to give you some claps out for that because again, that is something to share. So you can share your story. That's what you hear doing today,
Mm-hmm.
which is something amazing. And I thank you for actually having the courage and the confidence to come and
Yeah.
share it. Especially this right here is a deep conversation, a
Yeah.
deep topic. And not like I said before, not everybody know how to tap in with
Mm-hmm.
their self through their seven main chakras, which is the body's the energy body system, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which help keeps you balanced and aligned, which allow you to move the way that you are meant to be moving in life.
Mm-hmm.
You have been you not you're in a process is what I want to say, right? So it takes time.
Yeah,
You
I
are
know.
connected, you realize it, you understand, doing these type of check-ins with yourself. You telling yourself, just like the vacation, you telling yourself one thing, yes, I'm going to do this. And then at the end of your vacation, God was like, remember you
Mm-hmm.
said you was going to do this? Let me help you walk
Mm-hmm.
through this. And that's exactly what happened. So you there, you
Yeah.
tap in, he's working on you little
Yeah.
by little, piece by piece. And that's a good thing, a beautiful thing, because he's
For
still
sure.
working on me too, baby.
Let's go. It don't happen overnight. It
No.
don't happen overnight. It's nothing that you can like judge yourself or judge any like I take everything with a grain of salt.
Yes, yes.
You
And
know,
that's the
like
beautiful piece.
yeah. And I
Yeah.
can't wait to get through the rest of this because I got some stuff.
But that's the piece about, okay, you're working on that. There's a time in your life where you felt safe with yourself because you were able to take them steps and do you're a hair stylist. You get what I'm saying? You are an entrepreneur, like you a mother. You have been taking that time. Each one of those is a category in itself, and you have to
Yeah,
work through each one of them on its own, which is something
exactly.
that says I'm in a process. So
Yeah,
it's coming, baby. It's coming. Keep
yeah.
moving. Keep moving. To the next question, you all. What do you crave more of right now? Security or consistency?
I would say consistency
Okay, beautiful.
because I'm already secure. I
Okay.
don't care what anyone has to say, and I know and I acknowledge what I have to do,
Yes.
and I know what I have to do. It's just more so being consistent with what I have to do,
Yes.
and you know,
And that's that piece that you're being worked on.
yeah.
And it's helping you through the vapes, through the liquor. Once you
Mm-hmm.
get rid of that and you be consistent, 2 days is a long time
Because
for
no,
someone who. So it's a thing of like, okay, well, I can do that. That's piece by piece, little by
mm-hmm.
little. Even after today, you might just go and be like, that was good, but I'm getting back to me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good thing.
But I just told you. Well, I don't remember if I told you. I stopped it for 2 months.
Yeah, see?
And then I picked it back up. Then I stopped it for 2 days. Then I picked it back up. That's what I'm
See?
saying. The consistency of it
But it's
all.
the process. That's the growth. You did it for 2 months, then you did it for 2 days. Okay, yes, you're doing it. That's all that matters. And eventually you're gonna be like, I did 2 months. Let me see if I could do 4 months. Let me
Right.
challenge myself to do 6 months. And
Yeah.
that's the piece that again you gotta work through.
And I honestly feel like this. And I don't even want to be like promoting vapes or anything. Like I'm honestly like this is just I don't know. Like I just felt it was needed, but or it wasn't needed, but
You felt like it was at that
you
moment
know. So
or these moments.
it's kind of like what was I gonna say? Like basically, I feel like the vapes give me anxiety. So it's like I don't even know why I'm smoking it. Like,
Hey, but you realize that right now. So, hey, that's something that you could think about every time you you want to hit that mug.
but that's the thing. It gives me an anxiety whether I'm hitting it or not. Like so I hit it. I didn't smoke any weed or anything. I hit the vape. Next thing you know, I'm panicking. I'm up, I'm walking around. I'm oh my gosh. And then I'm like, yeah, this gotta go. This giving me anxiety. I threw it in the garbage. I threw
And
it
then
in
bought
the garbage.
another one.
2 days later. 2 days later, bought another
Hey,
one.
that's
But now
okay.
it's like I'm smoking it. I feel good. But I know. I
When
know.
you get,
Once I'm ready to stop, or once it's
it's gonna
weird.
just flow.
It's weird.
It's gonna be like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. I'm gonna
It's
have to. Yeah.
it's coming, baby. It's coming. Are you taking care of yourself, of your basic needs, as far as physical, emotionally, and financially?
This is a good one. So physically, I would say it's still like trying because I go to the gym, but I'm not still not consistent with the
Mhm.
gym. Like it's here every other whatever. Like I pay that $25 for Planet Fitness come out of my bank account every month. That's
So
what's
that needs to be getting
consistent.
used.
Right. That's what's consistent. But
That's your motivation right there. Wait, they taking this money? Hold on, let me
right,
go to the
right. Every
gym.
month. Yeah, they taking out every month. I'll just go ahead and let them take it because I feel like I'm a go. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. But
You
then
sound
I
like
go,
sis.
no, for real. Because when I go, I probably go. Like at first, I was consistent, but I feel like that's the thing too. We got to find out what is consistency for us.
Yes.
Because when I first started, it's like, okay, I'm going almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was like probably 3 times a week, then 2 times a week, 1 times a week, no times a week, like once a month. Like, so the consistency was kind of like, but like I said, that money is coming out of that bank account every
Right.
month now. And physically, as far as like my skincare routine and stuff like that, yes, like, showering, trying to keep myself up.
You look
Stuff like
good,
that.
baby.
Everybody been saying that
Yes,
too.
we
All
can
of my
see what you ain't
clients,
seeing, girl. Give yourself credit.
all of my clients coming in like, you look different.
Mhm.
I love like what you been doing and stuff.
Yes.
And it's just like I've been living. I've been trying to, tap in spiritually. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. And I'm sure we're gonna get into that
Right.
as the
But you
question.
doing
So
it, baby. You doing it. And every time I come in and I'm like, look at her. And it's your skin. It's giving off that glow. Like,
yeah,
yes, she's doing something she loves. She is
yeah,
really caring for herself in a way that is showing others. Like, yeah.
yeah.
She is somebody that's confident. She's somebody that's bold. Like, yeah, I may have that fear, but I'm doing it anyways. And
Yep.
that's what you've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part of the root chakra, y'all. Okay. Tapping in too.
Back to that because somebody.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. We didn't even get to the
No.
emotional and financial
Oh
piece.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So emotionally, I don't think so because I feel like I'm putting a lot of stuff off
Okay.
versus dealing with it.
Okay.
Just as far as a lot of things, like I will find myself just crying and just like out of nowhere, or just certain things that I could just see within myself, like, yeah, I could do better. But it's still a work in progress.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm not mad at myself about it.
No.
It takes time.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to get more into like just spiritual cleanses and stuff like that, because I feel like I'm holding on to a lot of stuff that I need to let go.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
As far as emotionally. And then financially, I would say I'm always thinking about a bag. Baby, we're always thinking about a bag. But I've been learning and noticing, like, every time that I like get myself invested with a dude who's not on my level spiritually or something like that, God will show me.
Yes, baby.
He will show me, because it would be like, now stuff is moving slow. Now this is that. Now I'm like, dang, like I ain't never been to the point where this, like, I can't pay my bills, or this, that, or I feel like like I gotta ask somebody for some money. Like, I don't never ask anybody for anything. I'm usually the one, I'm the oldest. I'm
Right.
I'm the one that they come to and ask for money and ask for this and that. So it's like, to be at a point where it's like every time I talk to a guy, my financial situation worsens. It's kind of like, why do you want me to be alone?
He don't want you to be alone, baby. He helping you getting yourself together. So when that right man comes, you gonna know it automatically. You ain't gonna have no questions, no doubts about it at all. You're gonna be like, yep, he's gonna be financially stable. He's gonna either match yours or be more greater. His finances is gonna be way better. And he's gonna care for you, give you that love, that real love.
Yeah.
He's gonna give you that consistency. He's gonna give you all that you have been asking for. And God is preparing you to get ready, so you're ready for it. They say get ready so you don't have to be ready so you don't have to get ready.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on.
I can definitely feel that.
So
it's like I'm always already expecting for something to go wrong, because I feel like my whole childhood and stuff. It's like it's been so much. Like I don't even be wanting to really like just express things about my past because I try to live in the present and I don't like
Right.
bringing up what happened. I don't be wanting my mom to feel like a bad mom and stuff
Right.
like that. And I don't be wanting, especially because I know like she's gonna see. I'm on live right now. She's gonna see. Then she's gonna feel some type of way. Like, oh, you were talking. But
No.
I'm definitely gonna keep it real. I'm gonna say what needs to be said. But it's just more so like I just be waiting for things to go bad. And so it's like every time I'm talking to somebody and then it's going bad, it's like, dang, it's just what to expect. Like, I don't, it makes me feel like I'm not really meant to be with nobody. And then that hurts because it's like, dang, what am I supposed, I'm just supposed to be single my whole life or not
No,
have
baby.
friends and like,
No, you're at this moment, you're in the process, and God is working on you as a person. That's why this self check in is so important because it's helping you to see where you have come from as a person, right? And He's still working on you. And while He's working on you, He's saying at this moment, no, you don't need to date. At this moment, no, that's gonna throw you off your square. Just allow yourself to focus on you, get yourself together, and then hey, again, that person is gonna come to you and you're gonna be like, wow, and I'm not lonely anymore. And it's gonna be something that swoops you off, whether it's within, you just being you, someone that you do their hair, something that you love to do, they're going to match that for you. So, baby, just keep it in
okay,
mind. You ain't gonna be
okay, so
lonely.
I got a
It's
question.
coming.
I got a question for you, for me,
Yeah.
because I want to know. So is that more so for me or is it just me dating the wrong type of guys? Because I
Both.
feel like
Both. But you know what, if since you're expecting things to go bad, it's like you're manifesting that. You're putting that energy out there. So it's gonna come back to you. So every time you expect it to go wrong, it's gonna go wrong.
right.
So you have to watch what we, tap in and say, hey, again, that mindfulness, tap into your like you've been doing the last couple days. Think about it. Wait a minute, this is something good. Always look at it. Don't look at it in a messed up way because it's always two ways. And God works, He works magic, miracles, make miracles happen, however you want to say it, right?
So is dating broke guys a generational curse?
I mean, it's all depends on for you. Is a lot of people in your family that date broke
Yeah,
guys?
and that's
Well,
what I'm saying.
that's the generational. It's time to break that curse,
I
baby.
feel like maybe that's the thing, but I feel like I'm such a healer and I'm such
You
so
are.
nurturing
Yes.
and like because 6 is my life path number. That's
Yes.
family tradition stuff like that. And so it's like I don't want to date, like I don't care to date the nigga with the most money. Like I want to date a man with some substance. I want to date a man, that I can like all of those. It's different characteristics that matter as well, not just
Mm-hmm.
money. Like, do he listen? Is he caring? Is he like
Yes, is he for you? And that's the thing that you put out there. Those things right there. Yes, universe, send me a guy that's going to match my energy. Send me a guy who's going to match my flow, who's going to listen. That's digging deep and creating what it is that you really want. You're a creator. You know how to create hairstyles and all this, create different hairstyles, work different things out with your kids. That's a creator move. So use that the same way that you using it with your hair. You tapping into doing hair. That's the same way you use it within your life as dating guys. It don't matter whichever way. It's all connected. So it's helping you learn in one way. Your passion was doing hair, so that's what it took you into tapping into that to learn it that way. Like I said, a lot of people may not learn how to tap in with the chakras. They may have went the religious way, and it may be, you have to be this way, you have to do it this way. But then spirituality is saying, what is it for me? How do it make me feel? How is it helping me grow? How is it helping me elevate? Again, that's the piece that is helping you work in. That's why the self check-in is needed. So let's get back to some more of these questions. Hey, to the people that have gave us some like and some shares out here. We appreciate you all for tapping in.
thank you.
We tapping into the the sacred chakra, which is the creative, perfect timing, because we're
Mm-hmm.
talking about that. The creative mood, or the creativity. Look, I just be talking and
You
moving.
got it. I love it. It's a vibe.
Okay, it's talking about the creativity, the emotions, and the pleasure, right? Okay, so again, like I was just saying, in order for you tap into that creativeness that you have, which was the hair. Now you take it and put it into the same within your life. What do you want? Tell the universe exactly what it is that you want. I'm a creator, so I'm going to create my own lifestyle. I'm not going to wait for nobody to give it to me. I'm going to create it. That's part of making them vision boards, or, you got one in the office. You
Mm-hmm.
already in the process of doing it, so you know how to do it. You just got to loop them all together.
Yeah.
So with that being said, what is something you do? Um, we crazy because we kind of already answered this.
Mm-hmm.
What is something that you do that is purely joy for you, or that just give you pleasure for yourself?
So stuff like this,
Mm,
honestly. Um, I like doing hair. I love doing hair,
okay.
but I don't feel like that's my purpose.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I always said that I wanted to be a motivational speaker. I
Mm,
wanted
period,
to
baby.
travel the world and I wanted to motivate people because I feel like I've been through so much and
Yes.
nobody ever really seen it from seeing everything from like my point of view. Like I feel like even growing up, my mom probably just thought, oh, she's a horrible kid
Right.
and this, and that. And
No.
it's like she don't even a lot of them don't even know like what's going on with me internally. The fact
Yes.
that I'm the oldest and
Yes.
I was worried a lot about my siblings, like what kind of life are they gonna have, and the fact that I need to
Mm-hmm.
go so hard so that they can have a better life than
Yes.
what I feel like I had. Like it's just a lot of things that I had to go through and do, like even like being a teenager and going to other people's houses and seeing the way that they lived and
Yes.
feeling like it was, like dang, like it was just it's so much. Like I can talk all day about what went wrong, but
Right.
I don't like doing that. I don't like talking about the things that went wrong because I feel like it's still a learning experience,
Right.
and it was meant for me to go through it to become the person that I am. So
Yes.
I mean, I appreciate everything that I've been through, but I feel like the things that I do to kind of tap back in, like I bought me a little sound bowl. It's just really getting back with my spirituality. Like even though
Yes.
I probably, I probably do. I go out, I do drink, stuff like that. But it's like I feel drained. I feel like I'm an empath in a way.
Ooh, wait, hold on, because that's part of one of the questions that's coming
Yeah,
up.
because it's kind of it's giving like I be needing to tap back in. I be needing to
Yes.
ground myself,
Yes.
especially as like a earth sign. Like
Mm-hmm.
the other day, I went to the lake. I had my little shadow book. I had my
Yes.
sound bowls, my tarot cards, and I did like a little picnic with my friend. And I was walking in the grass. I was just grounding. It felt
Yes.
so good to just be able to connect back to nature
Mm-hmm.
versus going out drinking every day
Yeah.
because I'm trying to network, give people my Instagram, and then it's kind of like, is this even worth it? Because yes, I'm going out and I'm doing this, I'm spent like, but it's like all these different energies. Now I feel
Mm-hmm.
drained. Now I feel like I gotta sleep for 2 days. Now I feel like I need to be away.
Right.
Like it's
Girl, you sound like me. Oh, we are
girl,
Capricorn. So
it's a
hold on,
girl.
hold on. Woo. Hey, wait. So
But
the next question is, do you feel connected to your creative energy? And unfortunately, you definitely do, because it just showed right then and there. Like,
yeah. I feel like I'm definitely tapped in. I just feel, and I do a lot of stuff like as far as creating my own logos, ebooks, and
Mhm.
stuff like that. So I'm definitely tapped into my creativity. It be certain things that cross my mind that like, oh, like that's a good idea. Like being very
Mhm.
innovative and
Mhm.
stuff in certain ways. But I feel like as far as like we talked about, the consistency of it all
Yes.
is really just the consistency of it all, and then distractions and stuff like that. So it's like you get distracted. I was doing this, I feel like I was doing good, money was flowing, energy was flowing, I was feeling positive. Now it's like blockages. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what's going on? So it's kind of like,
But you do know that those blockages is saying, slow down. There's something that you haven't learned, and I need you to learn it
mm,
before you move to the next level. You move in a way that I need you to move, which
mm,
is it's cool. A lot of people think blockages is a messed up thing. To me, I think blockages is a thing that says, take a break and dig deeper. What's going
mm-hmm,
on within myself? Again, which one of my chakras is out of alignment because something's not right here? And that's
yeah,
the time you take and you do the self check in. Hey,
yeah,
hey, you all. Thank you
yeah,
for
that's
joining us.
facts.
We're talking about checking in with self. Hey, Savannah Boo. Oh, she said, thank you so much for your support. You're so welcome, y'all.
Aw.
Shouts out to Savannah,
Shouts out to
who
you. My
who
bad.
has a podcast. Lupus Has No Face. You all, I don't know if y'all can see my shirt, but um she's on YouTube. Oh, that is. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
I gotta give my shots out to my people. I am a big supporter. At first it was I wasn't able to support my own self, but now that I'm able to support and see me supporting others, it's like, yeah, you could do both.
yeah.
Support yourself and support others. So I
Mm.
don't know if I told y'all,
Facts.
but I'm getting rid of all my other clothing and I'm going with all
Ah,
my people who out here doing something positive. This gonna be my new gear.
let's go. Cause I'm gonna have some merch coming for you too.
Let's go. You know what I mean, y'all? Um, I really appreciate you, Savannah, and I just, sending my love to you. I really appreciate you and you inspire me so much as an individual. Thank you.
I love you.
Just as a person, just coming and meeting you was something that was so special to me. Like I said, to you and everybody else before, I have my own illness that's going on with, something I'm going through on my own. And it's like, it's really helping me to connect with others, as well as it's allowing me to receive them as they're connected with me. Cause I'm learning
Mhm.
so much from so many different people during
Yeah.
this process and this transformation of my life. It's
It's
so
amazing.
beautiful. It's
It's
so
amazing.
beautiful. So
the
it's so
the journey
beautiful.
life will take you on is crazy.
Yes. And baby, I'm gonna make you cry because you made me cry, especially when I came to the event, baby. It was so dope, y'all. Check Savannah out, y'all. Follow her on Facebook, Instagram. I'll go ahead and let you put them in the chat, Savannah, on how they can connect to you.
Please
Lupus Has
do.
No Face, again, podcast. You can go check that out as well.
I will. I
Yes,
got you,
yes.
Savannah. We locked in.
Yes. That's the connection, baby.
Right, right.
Okay. Okay. Do you allow yourself to express your emotions? From what I've been hearing, it sounds like you have. That's
Yeah,
a good thing.
yeah. I love to cry. I just cry in my pillow.
Yes.
No,
That's a good
no,
thing.
not for real.
Sometimes you ain't even able to help it. Like I was with my mom them and at my niece graduation actually, and all of a sudden I just started feeling so emotional and I'm like, wow, I'm so happy. Why am I about
Right.
to cry? I look over and my mom was crying. I said, oh,
It's
now I'm about to
amazing.
cry. I'm like, Mom,
It's
come on
amazing.
now. But I understand it was a happy cry.
Yeah.
She was so excited. She has seen multiple of her grandkids. They're graduating. Like, this is something
Yeah.
beautiful. Like the kids growing up on us, Mom, but we still got this baby.
And I can't wait. I got 5 boys. I can't wait. Like, I just be like, man, what is life gonna be like? Like,
Man.
they're gonna grow into their own person, and I just want to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do as a parent
Yes.
to support them along the journey. I don't want to make them into my own little project. No, I want them to be them and express themselves and learn and bump their heads, because you're going to spend so many times, like your parents tell you, don't do this, I did that, and you still go and do the same thing, but you learn and you bump your head and be like, mama, you was right.
Yep.
You was right.
Now, can you give me some answers on some directions on how not to do that again? Because I ain't like that, and that's the joy about being a parent. It's beautiful, you are. I love you too, Savannah, and you take care, Queen. We gonna link up soon, baby. Okay. So what relationships feel nurturing to you, and which ones feel draining to you? That's the question that we was gonna get to.
That's a good one. So the relationships that feel most nurturing to me is the ones with my kids. They're the most nurturing. They love me so much, and they show it every time they see me. Every time it's like, mom. And even the other day, because like they're with my mom right now, so I pulled up to like get their dirty clothes and wash them, and my son was sitting outside, and he's like, mom, and all the boys, they all jumping on me. Then when it's time to go, it's like they was sad to the point where my friends that was in the car was like, oh, like that make me sad, like dang. And it's just like, yeah, like woo.
So which one of them make you draining?
The only ones that makes me draining is the ones with broke niggas. Stop. Let me stop, because I don't want nobody to feel no type of way.
We got to get you out here and introduce you to some real men, some kings out here instead of broke niggas.
See, I don't even want to say it like that, and I don't mean to say it like that, because like I said, I'm so nurturing and stuff to the point. And then my mom, like, she's been in multiple relationships where she had to carry guys on her back. And so that's pretty much all I seen, because I haven't really seen any other type of healthy relationships. That's all I seen was like that. And then even that wasn't healthy, because it's like, okay, now they're getting into it about money, and now us as kids, we're getting into grown folks situations, telling them, yeah, you need to get a job and help my mama, stuff like that. And now she's behind us, like, yeah, you're right, they're right, and now that makes him feel some type of way as a man as well, and that's breaking him down even more, is what I noticed as like growing up, like, it's just a lot. But it's like, sometimes I try not to think about that, but then it's like I said, anytime I do get into a relationship with someone where it's like we're not equally yoked, now I feel drained. I feel like now there's financial blockages. Now money's slowing up, everything's slowing up, and it's because I'm with somebody who's not like creating that same type of energy. So now it's like my energy is coming down to your energy, versus when I was up here by myself and I was doing me and I felt good, and now I got with you. And you feel good on your energy because you feel like that's what's good, but and now I'm coming down here to you
to meet you,
and it's not even where it's not.
It is so draining. So again, that's what the universe is telling you, baby. Let it go for the time being. He's gonna bring something else in for you that's way better, something that's going to match your energy.
But the thing I be trying to think about as well is the fact that every relationship with a man who has money is not going to be the best. And it could be a man, I could be with a broke man who's loyal to me, makes me laugh, makes me happy, but he just broke, and that's what makes me feel like
you have to
it's not just me coming down to you. I need to be powerful enough to bring you up or something, because it's like I could be with a man who has money, but he's a cheater, he's a narcissist, he's this, he's that, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, that's why I never want to date for money. Like, I want to date the person that's for me, but it's probably not even, oh, he's broke, so he's not for you. It's just more so he's just not for you.
Exactly. And that's all the universe is telling you, baby. That's it. let that energy go and continue to work on the next one, which is the solar plexus, y'all. This is my favorite. The solar plexus, let me tell y'all a little bit about the solar plexus. The solar plexus is you finding out who you is. Like I said, you being bold and confident enough, you actually sharing different things that you didn't walk through. You have walked through a lot of different things, and that's a growth for you as an individual. So again, this is the color is yellow, y'all. When I first started to tap into really who I am as a person and me tapping into my own power, I dyed my hair yellow.
You
It's
did.
been a long time now, so
It's
that means that
barely,
it's time.
barely
I'm
Nemo.
in my power, baby. That just lets me know that hey, you now in your power. All you have to do is maintain it and continuously allow yourself to know when you're out of alignment, so you can get yourself back in. So I'm. What's my next color? What we did we tap into something?
We tapped into the yellow. So what we tapping into next?
Oh no! Oh
Wait,
no!
that's the yellow. So what is green, right? The heart.
Mhm.
The heart is
Yep,
green.
yep, yep.
Mhm.
I don't
So
know.
that's
Maybe that's my
green.
next one. Okay, solar plexus is confidence and personal power, y'all. So for you in tapping into your solar plexus, do you or anybody that needing to tap into their solar plexus, just ask yourself, do you trust yourself to make decisions? So I'm asking you that right now.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm not tapped in.
You tapped in.
I'm
You
not
just you
tapped
out of
in.
alignment right now.
Oh man, my phone. Wait, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Do we have a iPhone charger
Oh
or
no.
no? Okay, it's time to get off of this then. It's my phone.
Oh, it's one over there, but it's all the way over there. Okay.
Yeah, this. My bad, y'all. I'm live on my Instagram and my phone about to die. All kind of stuff. I mean, that was definitely something they needed to hear, though. But I
Yeah.
wish I could have
They can.
had them tapped into everything. But I don't got my charger. So.
That's okay. That's okay. Cause you can always go back. It's gonna be on YouTube,
Yeah, and I'm
it's
gonna
on
share it.
your it's
Yep.
on your Facebook page. So they'll be able to go into it. They can tap into my page,
Yeah.
Shavonda Evans.
Yeah. I'm gonna
So
share it.
they can still see ending. I mean,
Yeah.
tap
I'm
into
gonna
the
share it.
ending. So, so you know that that's something as you tapping into your solar plexus, right? More
Hmm.
of being in your power. That's more of why there is the more of the trying instead of yep, I'm doing this, baby. I'm going through some things and it's a little challenging, but I'm going through it. When you in your power, you like, yep.
My girl outside.
Oh, look at Tara.
My
Have
girl
somebody open the
outside.
door. Oh, can you open the door? Oh,
Is he on
oh.
here? He watching?
Yeah, he can see it from the other room up in there.
Oh, okay. Period.
Okay, sis. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it's just pretty much you tapping into you. And that's the again where it's taking you to. You get into that point. Like I said, in different areas of your life, you're there. But now it's for self. So it's saying tap into you.
Yeah.
You said no, I don't feel like I can make decisions
I
on
mean,
my own as far as like personal decisions, dating,
yeah. Go
going
back
out
to
with
that
broke
on
niggas.
myself. That's the only thing. Like, dang, like I just
But
need
it's
to be by
and
myself
that's
because
the
I go so
piece.
hard when I'm by myself.
So
I don't,
stay by yourself, baby. I've been by myself for a long time. I didn't have people with money come in, people that didn't have money
right.
come in, people that match my flow and match my level. It's just now this is me. I'm
Yeah.
comfortable. So hey, I'm staying right. I'm going with the flow and where it's continuously taking me because baby,
Mm-hmm.
it's beautiful and I'm loving
Yeah,
it.
it's a journey, and I don't have anything bad to say about the journey. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I know that it's here for a reason. It's meant for me to learn. I know that it cycles. Sometimes you up, sometimes you down.
Yes.
It's just the polarity of everything being balanced. I'm not expecting for my life to be perfect every step
Oh,
of the way.
it won't be.
You
It
know?
won't be. That I ain't gonna even lie to you about. It won't be. That's you again getting out of alignment and then stepping back into alignment. That's the part of life. That's how okay, I gotta step out to learn this lesson. I need to
Mhm.
learn this so I'll be able to have it for the
And
next one.
grow.
And I'm gonna step back in and I'm gonna continue on this journey. Now I didn't got rewarded, with something because I didn't learn how to step out and step back in. It's okay. It's again, it's part of the life journey. So
And
where
then
do you feel like you give in your life you give your most of your power away? Why you feel like it's kind of hard to make the decisions just solely for you?
I feel like I give my power away anytime I allow anyone into my life that's not supposed to be there.
Mm, mm,
You
mm.
know?
Mm-hmm.
Um anytime I allow someone to take me out of my character.
Yes.
Um anytime I think negatively.
Oh, that's the big one, baby. I was waiting
You
on
know?
that one.
Yeah. That's when I feel like I give my power away because otherwise, yeah.
You good. And that's the thing. Okay. So you now know that's the solar plexus. So that's the piece that you're working on as a person, as you right now. God is saying, focus on the solar plexus for you. Because once you learn the solar plexus, the next couple chakras that we're going to talk about is going to just flow for you, right? It's going to allow you to open up your heart, which is the next chakra. It's going to allow you to speak about things with love and realness, but it's going to also give you that what I want to say, that passion and that sympathy, to have the empathy to actually tap into other people when needing to, not just because they're around. It also the third eye, it help you see things like we see, like I just said about the glow within you. I see that sometimes you may be like, I don't know, it's taking too long, or I don't know.
It's hot. Where he at? They're ready to get in the
Oh,
dough.
my niece is funny. Shout out, Niecey Pooh.
They ready to get in the dough, honey. Look, I'm a little cool
Look,
in here.
let me
That's why I
say.
put my hoodie on. I'm a little cool in here,
Okay, so yeah, so then we have the crown chakra, which is the third eye chakra, right? And the third eye, the crown chakra is to say, I'm connected. I know who I am. I can step, like I said, step out of alignment and then step back in. I'm confident with who I am. I love the direction and I'm flowing with the direction of where my life is taking me because, hey, I'm confident that God has something more powerful for me. He has something greater than me, for me. He's taking me to become a better version of myself. So, baby.
So maybe it's my ego then, because I be feeling like I'm tapped in with my crown chakra. Like I feel like I know who I am, but it feel like certain other chakras has blockages. Like as far as my solar plexus, my root, my throat, even my heart, it's like I got a lot of, but yeah, it gotta be my ego because I be feeling so tapped in. I can't be tapped in with the crown if I didn't even get this together.
Right, but that's the whole piece that you're working on. So you already worked on the root chakra, which is again, you know who you are, right? You already then worked on the sacred chakra, which again, you already creative. You know how to tell the universe exactly what it is that you want. Now it's the solar plexus. Now it's a taking action and saying, this is for me. This is who God is allowing me to walk through or wanted me to walk through, to be, or this is who God wants me to be as I walk through my life. You see what I'm saying? As I enjoy and live my life, not just survive it.
Yeah.
So, baby, solar plexus, we could tap in a little bit more into that. I could give you some more tips, baby. I'm going to share some tips with y'all, though. Tapping into the solar plexus is hard, right? So you have to make sure that you are really just saying, I got this. I know that it's something better for me. I know that God has a plan for me, and I'm going to trust the process. So tapping into your solar plexus, y'all, just tap into you and say, God got you. That's my favorite saying because he got me, baby. Oh, I keep throwing my hand up like I'm in the club. Hey, I could do it on the talk show. I could do it in the club. I could do it at home. Anywhere, baby. We giving the praises, baby.
No, for real. For real.
Okay, tapping into the heart chakra, right? So heart chakra is, like I said before, it's the balance between the the lower half of your chakras and the top half, because once you tap into the heart chakra, you're able to have that compassion and you're able to forgive different things that didn't happen in your life. And again, like you said, you're able to know that they happened for you for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So tapping into, for you, are you open to giving and receiving? That was the next one that I was going to say. It helps you open up to giving and to receiving, not just always receiving or not just always giving. So do you feel like you in that space where you can give and receive?
So I would say when it comes to the heart chakra, I'm always giving. Like I'm too giving. I be feeling like I said, even being the oldest, like they call me, ask me. They know I do hair. They know what they know. So it's like, oh, $5, $15, do cash at me, cash at me. And it's like I'm always giving, but I'm never receiving because, or I wouldn't say I'm never receiving because I'm always receiving. But I would say I'm not too open to receiving because sometimes I feel like what's the ploy?
Right.
What? Like
that's that mindset, because you said I'm expecting it to. No, I'm expecting it to be good. I'm expecting this to be what God wanted to be for me. And then open up them doors, baby. Let me see, God, what you got for me. Bring it my way. And then he gonna introduce you to a man, and he gonna be like, dang, who is he? But he ain't gonna do nothing or say nothing. He just gonna, who is he? It's gonna start making you wonder. Then you're gonna introduce to another one, and you're gonna be like, well, what the hell? And then you're gonna be like, oh, it ain't about the money, it's about the connection. So that's helping you learn the different connections, and then that's how you gonna know which one is for you. That's what he teaching you, baby. I'm a healer. You a healer. I'm helping you healer the healer, baby. We talking
what it's about. And more so with me feeling like, oh, now I'm blocked financially. Maybe that's something that I have to go through too. Because even if I date a guy with money and he's buying this and buying that, I could still feel blocked financially myself because I feel like I'm not doing what I need to do myself. Yes, he took me on a trip and he bought me food and bought me a Birkin bag or whatever the case may be. But what am I doing for myself? So I could still feel blocked financially. You
even
will dealing with a man with money. So
you will be. Because you're out of alignment within your own self, and everybody has that. They have to be within line. They have to be aligned within their own self to be really open to giving and receiving. Because like I said, like you said, you a giver, you're more of a giver. That's that off balance. You're out of alignment, because it should be I give and I receive. Just because you give to someone else doesn't mean that that same person has to give to you. Somebody else could come and give to you, but you have to be open to receiving it. So yep, baby, we gonna tap a little bit more into that. So and how do you
one more thing about the heart chakra before? Oh, well, you probably we still on the heart chakra.
Yep, go ahead.
Probably gonna ask a question then.
No, I want to see it. I'll let you know if I was gonna ask.
I was just gonna say, like, I don't feel like I'm open to love a lot. Like,
that's because you still working on you, baby. The love come from within you first. You have to be able to love yourself and stand in your own personal power before you can get that love and be open to that love from somebody else. So again, you're in the process for it to come that way. It's coming.
Still open to giving love though. That's crazy. Still open to giving love,
but
even
if it's not
to
crazy.
The wrong person. But when it comes to receiving love, it's kind of like I always feel like, what's what?
But receiving, I mean, that's the thing. It's helping you to see what is what, which is the third chakra, the third eye chakra, which is coming up, right? But that's when you in that peace and you stay in your personal power, you're gonna always be able to see, nope, that ain't for me. Nope, something ain't right. Nope, let me dig a little deeper. So you get into that point. You, like I said before, you working on your solar plexus right now, and you are in the process. And I see it because, like I said, you just came and you bold enough to come on, confident enough to actually share the story, to talk about these different type of things and how you have been walking through. And you've been honest, because some people be like, "Yep, I can make my own decisions," but you was honest as ever, and that's a good thing. That's another question that we have in the questions that I have. But yeah, that's a thing that says I'm in a process and I'm taking my steps, which is the best thing that you could do, is take action.
Yeah.
Because it's going to show you what you haven't done or what you haven't learned, and it's going to show you what you have accomplished. So you like, okay, both.
She's speaking facts, y'all. If y'all haven't tapped in, tap in. I'm telling you now, it's a vibe.
Yes,
She's so
baby.
real.
Yes.
Yeah. Tap in.
Thank you, baby. Aw. Okay, so we gotta hurry up because I'll be going over time, y'all. I'm trying to run through all the chakras so people can understand each step by step.
Yeah.
But my conversations, I love them, especially my guests, because it be so interesting. Like, dude, she do hair. She went from doing hair to doing this, and this. Like, dang, I'm really building a connection, and I don't be wanting to stop that. I like,
girl, done did so much, but I'm sure we gonna get into it. I'm sure these questions gonna open it all up.
Bring it all out, bring it all out. Align yourself. Yeah, that's what we working on. Okay, how do you so you pretty much didn't answer this one. How do you know if your heart chakra is open?
So
I don't think you quite answered it, but sort of tapped into
but
it.
basically, though, what we were talking about, being open to giving and receiving, basically.
Yeah.
And staying true to yourself. Like, if you know you're a good person, don't allow someone to come in and breadcrumb you or treat you this type of way, and now you feel like, oh, I need to be on guard with everybody. Like, oh, still be open to giving and receiving.
Yes.
That's really what it's about.
So how do you know when your heart is guarded because of fear?
Because you're gonna constantly, like we talked about, expect for things to go wrong. Yeah, you're gonna keep expecting for things to go wrong, and then you're gonna expect for them to cheat and lie. You're gonna or even not even talking about relationships, but even when it comes to career, like you probably won't think an opportunity is for you, when it was really for you, but you're not open to receiving, so you probably think negative about the opportunity when really the opportunity was presented for you, for you to take it, so it can bring you abundance. Like,
hey, that's the next thing, abundance, y'all. In order for you, like I was saying before, in order for you to go after your abundance, you have to speak it. You have to tell the universe exactly what it is that you want. You have to break it down. Now, it may not come in a way that you think it's gonna come or you want it to come, but it's gonna come. If you say, I want my career to take off, or I want to get sent a man that is gonna be there and that's gonna match my energy, or I want to bond with my kids on a different level, or I want to help make, or I want my mama to see that what she taught me and the things that we walked through was a lesson for us, and I'm now able to take them steps and break that curse.
Yeah.
So again, y'all, expression, the throat chakra is speaking the truth, right? Being honest and enough to your own self. You don't got to give a fuck about nobody else, but are you being truthful and honest with yourself? Something that happened before and you keep pushing it towards the back. Have you now had the courage to say, hey, this happened to me and it was fucked up and I didn't appreciate it, but I learned this from it, and I'm going and I'm taking action so I can move forward from this, and this is how I'm doing it.
So when it comes to the throat chakra, I feel like I am able to tell myself the truth and to acknowledge it. But when it comes to telling other people the truth is sometimes, it
It's
depends.
a
Like
little rough.
it depends. It depends. Cause I will.
But sometimes it may not even be for you to tell other people the truth at that moment in time, because a lot of people ain't able to handle the truth. And it's like, well, let me find a different way. God help me walk through it in my own way so I can give it and be able to share it with somebody from my own experience. So again, you doing it for yourself now. In a minute, you're gonna be able to do it for people. And a lot of people not gonna like it,
Mm,
but you're gonna feel
that's the
good
thing.
within your own self. And you're gonna be like, either way it go, it may have hurt it, but it's gonna help that person.
Hmm.
They're gonna reflect back on it, or it's gonna come around again, and then they gonna have to reflect back on it. They
Hmm.
ain't gonna have no choice.
So I feel like maybe it's more so like not giving myself the time to think about the situation and then be able to express it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, have you ever had a time where it's like you're in a conversation with somebody, or even you're into it with somebody or anything, and then you don't say everything that you feel like you should have
Mm-hmm.
said? Like, later
Mm-hmm.
on in the day, you get
Mm-hmm.
to thinking like, dang, I should have said this,
Yep.
I
Yep.
should have
Yep.
said that. So that's the one thing that makes me feel like my throat chakra is closed, because I feel like I don't say everything that I should, or I don't stand up for myself in the manner that I should.
It's a
That's pretty much
process.
it.
It's a process. And that's the process again that you're working on for your own self. You ain't able to help others if you can't help yourself. Well, I ain't
Hmm.
gonna say can't. If you ain't able to help yourself, you're not going to be able to help
And
others.
that's facts.
So, do you feel it's hard for people to understand you?
Yes,
And why you say that?
definitely. Because I feel like maybe it's just the crowd. You not alone. Don't feel bad. Oh
Aww.
no, for real. That's my girl too, right there. That's
That's
my
my
girl.
sissy.
But
That's
so
Shatera, y'all.
yeah, yeah. So my bad. What was we saying?
We was talking about why you don't feel like people understand you.
Yep. Okay. So I just can't have the same conversations that I can have with like-minded people.
Right.
So that's why I just feel like everybody don't understand me. But it's probably not meant for everybody to
It definitely
understand
is
me.
not.
You
It's
know,
definitely is not.
it's certain people that I can talk to, and it's an immediate connection. We can talk, we can laugh, we
Yes.
understand each other.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk about aliens. We can talk about different conspiracy theories. There's different things that I could just talk to with other people, even as far as religion and
Mm-hmm.
everything, that I
Yep.
just can't talk to with
Right.
everybody,
Yep.
because it's like I feel like some people are so surface level.
Yes.
Like, it's only the things that's happening here in the 3D. Like, it's only the drinking and the going out and the niggas and the party, or like different negative situations.
Yep.
It's never nothing deeper or meaningful to the
Mm-hmm.
conversation. So yeah.
Third eye, y'all. Tapping in. So before we tap into the third eye, right? I just want to say this, right? So again, you are in the process with your throat chakra. You in a process with all the chakras, from the solar plexus to the heart chakra to the um, third eye, throat chakra,
Hmm.
right? Sorry, y'all, throat chakra. As far as I can see right now, which is again, once you continuously, after God is finished working on you and saying, now be bold, now be confident, and go out there and take action, because you know that you have created something, and now it's time for you to go after it. That piece right there, you're going to be able to see it when it comes to the
Hmm.
third eye. Not only are you going to be able to see it, you're going to be able to feel it. You're going to get them visions. You probably already had them visions or that insight to say, hey, baby, this what you told me you want. What else is it? Dream
Mhm.
bigger, or ask for more, ask for less
Materialistic.
materialistic things and
Mhm.
more of things that is going to help you tap into you as a person.
Mhm.
So, third eye, y'all, is intuition, vision, and insight. So, do you trust yourself, or do you trust your inner voice, or do you ignore it?
I ignore it, y'all.
Yeah. And
I
that's
ignore it
but
to the best.
that's the part again you working on.
Yeah,
So
for
that's
sure.
good. It's beautiful.
No, for sure. I feel, and I only feel like I ignore it because it's certain things, certain situations where it's like it's on my heart, but then I try to change it to what I want it to be.
Exactly. But that's you learning to really fully trust yourself,
Mm-hmm.
being in your power. But hey,
Mm-hmm.
baby, it's getting there. It's
And
getting
then
there.
and then it be certain things, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, it be certain things like on TikTok and stuff, and they be like, "Oh, tap in, close your eyes, and do this." And what color am I holding? And then if I get the color wrong, I'll be like, "Damn, I'm not tapped in enough. I should have got that right." Oh
Hey,
my
but
god.
you know a lot of those things, a lot of people tap into their intuition with that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So once you get to that moment, baby, you gonna be able to do it, and you
Yeah.
gonna be like, dang, oh, I can see it. And you ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna ever get one of those wrong. Sometimes when you're out of alignment, you may, but for the most part of it, when you in your own power and you in alignment, baby, you won't get it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then you won't be able to say, oh, dang it. You're gonna be like, yep, I knew that. I knew
And
that.
that be wanting me to tap in with a lot of people that's like on a higher spiritual level than me to help me like with as far as guidance and clearing blockages and stuff, because even like certain people that I follow like on Instagram and stuff,
Yes.
like it's a couple women out there, shout out to them.
Yes. Shots
I
out.
can't really get their name out like off the top of my head, but they are spiritual goddesses and I love that for them.
Yes.
And they will tell you like, oh, if you're feeling anxiety, you feel like death is near or this that and stuff like that, then it's because you're trying to open doors that you weren't meant to open so soon. You don't have the
Mm-hmm.
proper guidance, you don't have
Yep.
the proper this that or stuff like that. And then it just makes sense because it's like spiritual psychosis and stuff
Yep.
like that, feeling like, dang, like what is wrong with me? Like I
Yep.
said, it's not always about me feeling like everybody is out to get me, but sometimes it's more
Yes.
so feeling like I don't belong, or
Yes.
like I'm just way too good to be here. Like I shouldn't even be here. Like I be putting up with stuff that I feel like I shouldn't even be putting up with, or experiencing things that I feel like I like, damn, I feel like I
You
know I'm a
know,
good person. Like I know.
you
So
know
it's
what
like,
it, you know what it, not to cut you off, but shouts out to my girly. What's up, babes? And
she
then
said, what?
Shatera.
A bunch of people using their throat chakra in a mundane way. And that's true.
Yes.
They using their throat chakra to put curses on people and stuff like that.
Exactly.
And that's
Yes.
messed up because at the end of the day, if you know what the laws of karma is and stuff like that and how the universe works, it's kind of like you putting that stuff out there, but it's really just gonna come back to you. That's why I always wish people the best. Even
Yes.
if we end on bad terms, I tell people I can bring up messages. I wish you the best in your endeavors, baby.
Yes.
Good
Yes.
luck to
And
you. But
that's the
I'm out
best
of
way to
here.
that's the best way
I'm out
to
of here.
release.
I gotta
Like
go. I gotta go.
God said I gotta move around,
I gotta
baby.
move around.
I
But
gotta move
I wish you the
around.
best. You gonna figure it out because everybody, you're nobody's God. You can't force somebody to do something that they
Nope.
don't see yet, or
Yep.
God hasn't put it on their heart yet. You can't. So it's like probably right person, wrong time, or some
Mm-hmm.
anything. So it's like, all right, cool.
What's something you know deep down but haven't acted on it yet? So something about yourself that you know that you have the potential to do, something you know that is just so meant from you to do, but you haven't acted on it yet.
The only thing that I is just learning more about spirituality, like
Mm.
learning more about herbs and stuff like that, taking my kids and going in the damn forest and building us a fort and living off the land, and them not having to go to school and me just being able to teach them and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. That's the only thing, because that's really where I just see my life. Like I really just want to come up in this in this world so that I can make enough money to buy some land so that me and my kids can be straight. They don't have to go to public schools and eat
What if
bullshit and stuff like that. Like that's really what I feel like my purpose is, and to travel and be a motivational speaker. That's it.
So what if it was meant for you? Oh, wait, I remember they just came back. Okay, so tapping into, right, that what I've learned about being a healer, right? We always get the most challenging pieces. Like you're messing, or like a lot of the broke niggas that come in, right? It's teaching
Broke
you
niggas.
it's teaching you to help, like to say, okay, you know how to survive. I already know how to survive. So I want somebody to come in that's gonna help me show this is what you're telling the universe. I know how to survive. I want somebody to come in and help me learn something different. And what if it was that you
Yeah.
already have land out there, you just haven't went and dug deep enough to find it?
Mm.
Or maybe it's
Even
in the
that
process
too.
of coming up, and it's in the process of revealing itself to you.
Yeah, that too. Because you was just telling me about that movie or that show. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, it could be something out there that's meant for me that I just haven't came across yet, because it's a lot of trials and tribulations I have to go
Yep.
through first or something. But I don't know. Even being a life path 6, I know like I'm the one to start the traditions and stuff. So even with my kids being with my mom right now, because I'm going through a lot, whatever the case may be, even that is hard because I feel like I'm their mother.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
they are here through me, for me. I'm meant to teach them. I'm meant, like, it's certain things that, and then it's like I said, it's certain things that I feel like I wasn't taught and stuff like
You gotta
that.
learn it.
But
Yep.
I don't. It's just a lot. But I would just say, for the most part, um, if that is the case, then I guess
Now what you
as
focusing on?
what I'm focusing on.
Now after, so you are just in you got this mindset to say it's already land out here for me. I have to get myself together mentally, physically, and emotionally so I can go out and get it.
Mm.
That's the piece you working on, baby. After the solar plexus, after I'm telling you, and this is, I not long ago stepped out of the solar plexus, right? Sometime, time to time, I step back into or step out of alignment with that. But for the most part, once you tap into it and you moving with
And
in your solar plexus, I mean your solar plexus is aligned, baby. Man, it's like you now just paying so much more attention. You now just open to so many more different things, which is, again, like I said, you now the rest of it is just flowing. It's just flowing. You like, wait, what? That just happened. Hey, wait, I knew. Oh, wait. I just learned this, like it's going to help you see, which is taking us into the next one, the third eye. It's going to all just connect and flow right along. The hardest chakras to work on is the root chakra and the sacred chakra, because a lot of people, when the sacred chakra, when you work on it, because if you haven't worked on your root chakra and you bringing you trying to manifest a lot of things that you want, right? You're going to do it out of pain, which is, that's where it's going to come, where it's, I expect this. And then again, what goes around comes around. So if you expect it, it's going to come. That's the piece that says, no, I'm powerful enough to say, nope, this not happening. And in the case it happened, God is going to help me and guide me through the different ways so I can walk through it.
so the fact that you just said that, though, because I follow this girl on TikTok, and her kids, they stay off the land, but I don't think she pay, like, they're just in the forest, and they be literally digging and buying wood and then creating their own little stuff. But my whole thing is, I don't know, like, for what, like, they in the middle of the woods, and I don't know, like, I want to be able to, because like you said, you have land out here, you just, so it's like, what if that could be something that I just needed to do, was say, forget buying land, because they gonna be taxing me anyways, and this land is free.
Changing that mindset.
This land is free. I can literally get up, pack and we could be out of here tomorrow.
Changing the mindset. And that's the thing again, that's helping you step more into your power. That's why it's so important. I'm gonna say this to everybody. It's so important to do the self check-in. Whichever way you gonna do it. You can do it through the 7 main chakras. You could do it in whichever way you want. But it's so important to tap into, are you aligned? Are you a balance, or are you balanced within your masculine and your feminine energy within your own self? Because that's all it is within inside of us. And know what goes around comes around. I have a purpose here. There's something that's greater than me, which is, dang, I just kind of gave away the next
That's crazy.
the next question.
That just really made me think, because
Yeah.
I'm so focused on creating a name for myself and doing what I need to do with hair, so that hair can get me to the land.
It's already in
probably
you.
like, I just need to go do it.
It's but that right there, it's already in you. You already done created. You done mastered that already. So now it's time to do something else.
That's what I
what
feel
else
like
is it that you to do?
Like, I'm sorry. Like, I love doing hair, and it has brought me to where I need to be. I haven't worked a job in like 3 years. I've just been doing hair, and I've been living comfortably. I've been okay. But it's like, I don't really care for the materialistic things like that. I don't. I really just want a farm. Same stuff me and Shatira be talking about. Like, that's
peace.
it. It's peace.
Yes.
And it's just more so just being connected with God. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I be doing shrooms.
You be what?
I be doing shrooms, y'all. And when I get to doing shrooms, I promise you, like, I just feel so connected with source. It's ridiculous. Like, it's been to the point where I did shrooms, and then I was watching Rick and Morty, and I was like, nothing matters. Nothing matters. And then later on in the show, this nigga got to saying nothing matters. It just be little things. Like,
little thing.
Like, what? Like, what made, like, first of all, I could have been watching a whole different show, but I was watching this one, and I could have been watching a whole different episode, but I was watching this one.
And you said that, and then it came out, and it said it. That's
and then
connection.
I got to crying too.
Yep, that's the connection,
y'all. And I just felt so connected to source. I just feel grateful, and I just feel so joyful and stuff like that. And I'm not promoting shrooms or anything. Everybody experience is different. Stuff like that. I'm gonna just say that because we're on live and stuff like that. But from my experience, yes, like,
that was a good thing for you.
Yes, it was just telling me, like, tap in. Like, none of this materialistic stuff matters.
It's deeper than that. It's more than that.
Spiritually, we're going through a spiritual war.
Yes,
like, is
a lot of. I dang near want to say dang near everybody is.
Yeah.
So next question, right? Where is your intuition guiding you right now? From our talk, I could say from our talk just right here, right now, I could say it's guiding you to step into your own personal power, to be who God has called you to be, which is a strong, grounded Capricorn. I'm not playing, y'all. That's who we is. Strong, grounded, baby. We put in the work, baby. Let's go.
Yes, that's all we about. Like, stability. We the goats.
Yes.
Yeah, but
where do you think it's guiding you?
That's basically what it is, though. Just tapping in to my own power and living the life that I see as purposeful and meant for me, versus, because like I said, I be tapping in. I be tapping in with the 3D. I be going out. I be having my little drinks. I be twerking. I be giving people my Instagram, trying to network and stuff. But at the end of the day, then I feel drained.
Right.
I feel so drained because I feel like I done tapped into so many different energies and stuff like that. And I'm doing stuff that I know, like, that's not me.
Right.
So I just feel like
it's time to do me.
It's just time.
It's time to do me.
And that's why I said too, like, even with my mom having the boys and I know they're safe and stuff like that, like, I feel like this is a time for me to be able to backpack and just live out of my car and just experience different things and tap in with me for real.
Yes.
so then I can be the best person that I need to be for my
Yes,
kids.
yes, that's the
Because
piece.
that's all I want to do. I want to be able to teach them different things. I don't want, like, my son he was going to Hayes Bilingual, and he was doing so good with the, different ethnicities and stuff like that. Perfect. Then his dad put him into like this ghetto school. Now all of a sudden I see him in his phone. He's cursing and he's throwing up gang signs now. And when I go pick him up, his kids, they cussing on the G, this, that, like
Right.
it's bad. So I was like, I don't even want. It's really, I feel like that's probably why I had a lot of boys too, because
Mm-hmm.
as protectors, like, they're meant to be there
Yes.
for me for a reason, and I want to teach them the right way. I don't want them growing up to be a YN.
Right. And that's the crazy piece, because in the beginning of the show, you said, I asked you, did you want the security or the consistency?
Mm-hmm.
And you chose consistency.
Mm-hmm.
And the security you already
It's all
got. You already got it, baby. No
yes,
wonder why
no,
you
for
said
real.
that.
For
That's
real.
dope. That's
All
dope.
boys, all
That's
boys. Like,
dope.
come on now.
We
Come on.
tapping into the
And
crown
then the fact,
chakra.
oh,
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna just say this,
Go ahead.
because women, we carry the bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, for me to have all boys, it's like maybe I am that bloodline. Like, I am what's needed to pour into my boys, and for them to carry on their seed, and to be the man of the house, and
Mm-hmm.
to carry that on. Because, and then my mom she probably cursed me. She said, when I had my first boy, she said, I hope it's a girl so she can do you how you did me.
Hey,
I didn't even know, like,
You
because
sometimes though, right? And this is what I've learned based upon me doing the research and walking through it on my own, right? Sometimes it's that you have in our boys that masculine energy is thriving inside of you, and they want you to experience it in a different way. And the way that you experience it as you walking through and learning it, you're going to take what you learned from you as tapping into the masculine energy, and then you're going to do something different within your boys, which is then going to help you do something different, and that masculine energy is going to be calmed down for when that right man come in, and not them niggas.
Because
So
even the
again,
men
you
that
teaching you and your kids at the
Mhm.
same time, which is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yeah, because I know what I want. I know what I
Yeah,
want in a
see?
man.
Say
So I
that.
don't
Say
even
that.
know why I be playing with myself. Like,
Say
I want a
that.
man that can come in and complement that spirituality. That can tell me, oh yeah, let's make our own shoes that's made out of this and that,
Yes.
and let's create our own
Yes.
jewelry that's made out of copper, and
Yes.
let's tap into the different. Like, I want a man that can teach me and build me spiritually. Like,
Yes.
like all this materialistic third
Anybody
like,
could do that.
that's bare minimum.
You could do it. Your mama could do it. Your grandparents could do it. A dude could do it.
It's not a
But
lot of
it's not
men that
about
want to
that.
come in here and say, hey, let's go exercise, let's go ground
Yep.
ourselves,
Yep.
let's go do this, let's go
Yep.
do that. It's not a lot of men that want to do that, because a lot of men, for one, they only want one thing, and for two, like, we are, as women, being the one to come into a man life and help them and change them. Like, hey, I see you got this going on. Hey, how about we go to the gym? How about we
Right.
eat a salad
Right.
today? How about
Right.
we not drink today?
Man,
How
I'm gonna
about we
tell
do
you
this?
this. I didn't experience some, now that I didn't step into my own power. I didn't experience some men that then came and said that, let's go for a walk. Instead of them,
Right.
can I take you on a date? Can we go on a walk? Let's go sit by the water and ask me
Yeah.
questions, different questions. I didn't have that in experience, and it's like, oh, okay.
It's
You know,
different.
like, what do you think about as far as your career? How do you want it to go? What do you want? How do you want to connect with your kids? I didn't have that. I didn't experience this. So baby, it's coming for you. You know how they say when you around people, or you get with you connect with somebody who's already going through it, it's closer to you than you think.
Yeah.
So baby, crown chakra is spirituality and connection. It's helping you to tap into you and your body, because tapping into your body is helping you move in the way that you are meant to be moving in, instead of how you want to move in.
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel connected to something that's greater than yourself?
Definitely.
Period. Me too, baby.
Definitely.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
That's
yes.
source. That's source for you. And
You oh wait, hold on, wait 1 second. Tara said you vibrate high when you experience uh
when your
positivity.
experience be positive.
Thank you,
Yeah.
babes.
You vibrate high so your experience be positive.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we were just talking about.
Yep.
Like it's been times where I'm like, okay, like everything is going good. I feel very content, even though I still have in the back of my mind, like, I don't know which way to go. Like, oh my God, do I want this luxury life with some land in a nice house? And because it's like different pictures be in my mind. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like the life where I could have the fame, the money with a nice house that's modern and stuff
Right.
like that. But I still would want land on top of that and stuff like that. Okay,
So
whatever.
them
But then
visions that
it's
be
like
coming
the
in is
vision,
beautiful.
but then it's like the vision where it's like, fuck all of that. Like I'm just in the earth and I still got the land and the farm and stuff like
The
that. Because
decision.
like I said, even if I do have the luxury, the house with the marble tops and stuff like that, I still want my land because I still want my farm and I still want to be able to live in nature and stuff like that. So it's like either I can have it this way where it's like people know of me and this stuff like that, or stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
like more, like I said, more luxury, more
Right.
materialistic, but I'm still grounded, still,
You can have both.
or it's the life where it's like I don't even give a care who knows me. Like I'm just off the grid.
Right. But you as a Capricorn, and this is what I've learned about Capricorns. Us as Capricorns, right? We can have both. We're earth signs. So it's important for us to tap into the spirituality which is in our body. And it's important for us to tap into the reality which is the materialistic
Yeah.
stuff. Why the heck see, I didn't forgot all about the damn materialistic. I
No,
don't even
you
say the word.
good. No, for
But you
real.
can have both of them, and that's the as us to experience as an earth sign,
Right.
which is again how it help us as healers, which is again why a lot of it seems like they're real challenging. You're strong, you can take it, it's helping you build stronger. So when people come in, you can help them just like that. And it's not going to take you 10-15 years or a couple months or something. It's gonna help you, gonna help them, and it's gonna make them click just like that, which is again high vibrational. So even you're gonna get connected to a whole bunch of more high vibrational people, and then y'all gonna loop together, and it's gonna be that one person that come in, and it's gonna be challenging. But that's a test, y'all. Are y'all still in a line with yourself? So wrapping
Because
this. Oh wait, I'm gonna let you go.
that's been a bit, my bad.
Go ahead.
We can wrap it up. I know we got, but that's been a big thing too. Like even seeing as far as like, I don't know. So I'm gonna just say it. I really feel like I want a group of people. Like I really want a group of people that's like minded. And I've been watching a lot of people, but it's like, is y'all really want to do this? What y'all want to do as spiritual people? Do y'all really want to do this? Because we can get some land, we can start our own bank, our own schools, our own
That's where we
hospital,
headed.
our own this, our own that. Like, come on now, like
That's where
I'm
we
about,
headed.
either it's gonna be me and mine, or it's gonna be a whole community of us. That's what I'm kind of getting, because that's kind of been a vision for me too. Like
That's mine too.
having,
Crazy. Mine too. Mine too.
yeah,
That's where we heading though. That is
it's time.
exactly where we headed. That's why it's so important for us to work on ourselves as individuals, work on us as our small, our family within our people, that our main people that we're around, and then the community. You know what I did? Called in my spiritual team. Once I said, universe, I want different type of people around me. Show me the people that I'm meant to be around. And again, like-minded people, trustworthy people, people that is gonna keep it real with me, even when I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Right. And they just start showing up. And I'm like, wait a minute. But then I start feeling more comfortable with it. Like, okay, yeah, wait. So can you tell me how is that? And the spirit calling in my spiritual team was the best thing I could do.
Yeah.
Best thing. Cause I still have my teams for everyone else. Me and my kids is a team, you know, me and my
Mm-hmm.
siblings is a team, you know, like I still have those teams, but this team is totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different. It's like a team that I created, which is freaking what I've been after my whole life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so wrapping this up, right? Which chakra do you feel that you are most balanced in right now? The root chakra, the sacred chakra, solar plexus, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye, or the crown chakra.
I be hating. That's why I said because I be feeling like I'm more tapped in with the crown chakra. Like I know who I
You are.
am. I know what I'm meant to do. Like, well, yeah, because basically, regardless of the fact, whether, like I said, whether it's luxury or it's just me being out in the woods, I know I'm meant to help people, be a motivational speaker, have a farm, live off the land, teach my boys, and like just tap in spiritually. Like that's just all that I get. I really don't care to be the one who's at the club every weekend, shaking my butt, getting the Birkin, getting this, getting that from different. Like I don't really care about none of that. I never aspired to be a stripper or this or that or like none of that. I've
Right.
done it.
Tell the truth,
I've done it.
baby.
But yeah. Um I feel like I'm just more tapped into God and what I'm supposed to be doing and my purpose. I'm just not fully living in it right now.
And I can agree with you. For me, just having this conversation with you, us just doing this podcast, for me as a person that has strengthened my love and now being able to help others strengthen their love, right? You are connected to your crown chakra. You are so much connected. The thing about it is you're in a process. So God is
Mm-hmm.
teaching you
Yeah.
how when you step out of your root chakra is unaligned. He's teaching you how to put it back in. You see
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? When your solar plexus, so when you it's feeling like you're having a creator's block or whatever, however they want to call it, right? That is God saying, I got something to show you. It's something bigger, something
Mm-hmm.
more that I need you to be
To
doing,
learn, yeah.
needing you to be learning. So again, it's just teaching you. So you are aligned. You know how to align yourself. This is something that you have already been putting in work from since you were little.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just teaching you how to maintain it, the same space that I'm in right now. I know, like I said, the bottom half I didn't tap into. Now it's maintaining it. How do I know when I'm out of alignment with my heart chakra? How do I
Mm-hmm.
know when I'm just out of alignment with my throat chakra? Meaning now I'm just talking reckless to somebody. Why am I
Mm-hmm.
doing that? That's a piece of me to
Exactly.
tap back in. Now I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking out because I'm hurt. What am I
Yep.
hurt about? And I'm get
Exactly.
digging deep in. Now I could put myself back in alignment because I say, okay, well, let me get myself together. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to hurt this person. I don't want to hurt this person. So I'm gonna check myself. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
give myself this balance check in, and then I'm going to get myself aligned. Meaning, again, some people may distance themselves, some people may isolate themselves, distance, isolate, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
right? And they will get that time, but it's you. Are you taking action on it? Are you utilizing that time that you have? Right. And that's the piece you at right now. That's why your kids is with your mom, because it's now time to say, hey, you didn't learn enough and you going to the next level. I'm bringing you
Mm-hmm.
what it is that you want.
Yeah.
Take this time and focus on
It's
you.
definitely that time because my mom, it was never like I never would have thought that I would ever have a break. Like I've been
Mm-hmm.
having kids since I was 18, you know, so I've been a mom since 18. I got two 3-year olds right now.
Oh.
I mean, he will be 4 on the 28th, but that just goes to show like I was having them back to back. I got a basically 4, 3, and 2-year old. All right, and then so I've been
Right.
having them back to back.
Wait, I was looking for my sister message to
Back to
pop up.
back, getting them out the way, baby, getting them out the way, and I still want some more. I just feel like it can't be right now. Like I just can't do it right now, baby.
Okay.
Mama is wore out. All
Right.
right.
But you get that break, and that's okay. So I just wanted to tell you that before I didn't have that.
Yeah.
And it's just to say tap into yourself. That's
Exactly.
God's way of saying, I got you.
Exactly.
Take this time, tap into you. They're coming back. This temporary.
Yeah,
Get yourself in
definitely.
line.
And that's why I've been feeling like the way that I'm doing it right now is it's not like I want the break to be purposeful. Like
Right.
I want it to be I
It
want
is.
to be able to come back into their life and them to be able to see the change in their mom. You know
and
what I mean?
and they will.
So I don't want to just be like, oh, I'm just out every day because I'm so stuck in the materialistic world that I'm thinking, oh, I need to be out every day networking, trying to get more followers. Because even like I said, I'm like, dang, like the followers don't mean nothing if it's not converted into money. It's not making me, it's not changing my life in no type of way. What is that? What is the point of all of this? And then I feel drained. So now I feel like I need to take a step back. That's why I didn't drink for 2 days. I didn't smoke a vape for 2 days. I was getting my energy right. I tapped in. So it's like.
So wrapping it up, baby. We'll be at the shop in a couple more, probably another couple more months or so.
Period.
Speaking again, but or you could come back on the show.
Yeah,
just speak another topic.
You already know. I'm down
okay,
for
so
it.
wrapping it up for the guests, right? When, what kind of advice can you give to those who feel like they need to have that self check in, and when it comes to the chakras, how have it helped you to tap into yourself in a different way now that it kind of got broke down?
So first I would say it comes with faith and believing.
Yes.
Because if you believe that it will work, it will work.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, because I only say that because some people are more religious than spiritual. So some people, they don't even know what a chakra is.
Right.
So us having this conversation, you breaking down the different chakras, what it means, the different colors, like that's probably, opening up somebody's mind to something totally different. So I'm just saying you have to have faith and believe that it works.
And it's all connected.
So it's all connected.
Even though people, I learned it in a spiritual way, religious way too, right? But now that I didn't learn it this way, I realize it's all connected. It's just showing me different ways, how to connect to your body, how to tap into me in different ways. That's the beauty of it, y'all. It's more than one way to tap into yourself. Don't allow yourself to just settle for one way. That's just like settling for broke ass niggas.
That should be the freaking topic of the next one. Like
you brought it in here.
Broke ass niggas. Nah.
Shouts out to the broke ass niggas. Get y'all shit together, baby. I'm shouting y'all out because I know y'all can do it. Y'all can do
it for sure.
You can do it. You can do it. With that being said, go ahead one more time and tell the people how they can find you, and they trying to get their hair slayed.
Yes. So I am Lock Angel Reloaded on Facebook, hotspot _4L on Instagram. I do locks, I fix credit. I have a business called Rich Mom Poor Mom, which is basically to help people build their credit and start sustainable businesses. And that's where I feel like my next step is. So if you want to tap into that, just reach out to me. Like, this is my purpose. This is what I know I am meant to do, not to only to help people financially, but spiritually, emotionally. Like I love people. I'm here for it, and I want us all to win. It's an abundance of everything out here. So I don't want people living in scarcity thinking that they can't do it, they can't be it. You can do and be whatever it is that is on your heart to be, especially if God is there and he gives you that grace. So let's do it. Tap in.
There you go.
_4L.
And that's my Capricorn Betty, baby. Yes, she didn't say what I already was going to say. So with that being said, y'all, thank you for watching.
Oh yeah, tap into my girl. Tap into my girl. Yeah, tap into her podcast. You will be seeing more of me for sure because it was a vibe and I love it here.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
You're
I
so welcome.
appreciate it.
Thank you for taking the time to come out and share with not just me, but my viewers as well.
Anytime.
You're welcome. With
Anytime.
that being said, you all, thank you. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.
Be blessed.